It's game time, and today we're playing a little game that goes by the name of Number Crunch. First question, please. Good old-fashioned F-bomb. That was Raptors GM Masai Ujiri. He did later apologize to the children and the borough of Brooklyn for his potty mouth.
Let me just say, he's one of the best executives in any sport. What he did in Denver, ever in your life.
I don't know if this will come as a shock to anyone. I had no problem with it. I think that when you're pumping up the crowd and the fans and
all right,
apologizing
San Antonio, go ahead.
By the way, apologizing to the children. Children say much worse things than I do on a daily basis. I'm gonna go low on this. There's nothing quite as unifying as just F the world.
Come on, tell him, Nation.
Soft. The world is becoming soft. Brooklyn
is Brooklyn in the half without a doubt. Oh, look, I see what he had a little look on his face. It's the type of thing Blake might do, right? I get it. But come on, man. That fan thinks he just got baptized. That's the greatest. Stop.
Wait, that doesn't mean it wasn't intentional.
Who cares if it was, but I probably wasn't.
Max David for quite some time.
He's on TV. This guy loves it.
100% that was intentional.
100% is not an option.
100%.
There's no 100% option, Michelle.
100%.
All right, fine. The Golden State Warriors T-shirt puts it over the top.
The only guy. Next.
Look, I got to say, the more you watch Howard up close, which I did here in L.A., the less you see. I get it. And the hack of Howard seemed to work in the fourth. Send it to overtime after Howard hit his 2 free throws.
What a lovely, sweet sentiment displayed by you just now. And it's great that he showed himself late in the game, late in the fourth, and in overtime. However, they would not have had to go to overtime had he not missed the free throws in the first place.
Wait, he's supposed to hit 100% of his free throws? Come on.
I would like that, actually, yes. And also, by the way, everyone knows the world hates Dwight Howard. There's no chance I get this wrong. Not a chance in the world.
You're just playing to win, I see.
I always play to win, son. What?
People were watching the game. Not to mention, when Howard switched on to LaMarcus Aldridge, he actually did a decent job, and, you know, Aldridge was giving everyone else the business.
Let's go to some baseball. Here we go. Next.
No, you know who's to blame for this? The Puritans. The Puritans are to blame for this. That's right. This country was founded by Puritans. That's very much in the baseball culture. Hard work and a chance to throw him out at third.
Well, that's not okay. I don't think any of it was okay with the pitcher.
Ridiculous.
Okay, no, this is not.
Throw him out. Right. If you're mad, throw him out. Or
there are very few times in life when it's very black and white, right? We all know as adults that life is a lot of gray area. Yeah. In this particular instance, of course, Carlos Gomez, if I could say his name, Carlos Gomez was to blame.
Because
he was showing off a little bit.
So what? You can't watch.
That's how it works.
But Michelle, if you hit it over the fence and you're showing off, fine, they're mad.
But he didn't.
If you give them a chance to throw you out at third base, why are they complaining? You gave them a competitive advantage.
Because you were acting cocky and you hadn't even done anything.
I once called a fight. Nate Campbell, Robbie Peden. Campbell's beating the hell out of Peden to the point where, I think in the 5th round, he raises his hands over his head like, what are you going to do? You know what Peden did? Jumped in with a left hook, knocked him out. So if you're the Pirates, throw him at it. Don't cry about it.
You're acting surprised that men would be so sensitive. Okay, thank you.
Incorrect.
That's all I wanted.
Incorrect. Tortured logic.
It is Monday, so of course we have to play the weekend's worst, and there's some doozies. What's the first question?
Worst?
This is a no-brainer. Although it's not the worst, I think it's the best, but all right.
Yeah, like I said, squirrels have jumped the shark in the sense of interrupting games. We've seen this happen too many times, and what's so cute about that squirrel?
There's no way I can go against this guy just body checking 3 dudes out. And it's the Easter Bunny.
Yeah, going horizontal and all. No drums?
Yeah, I know. Thanks for the build-up.
Yeah, great production on this show.
Reporters, they're so robotic that anything could happen and they don't change.
Exactly.
I love when someone shows me they're alive and aware of their surroundings. That was well played.
Yeah.
Well played, ma'am.
All that is great, but the reason you video bomb is to get attention. Now, you want to take it over the top and get more attention? Get a date right now sitting there with
I don't know what he's trying to get. Sideline reporting sometimes gets a bad rap, but it is a very dangerous sport, if you will.
I'm with you.
There are...
My last man, the coach sitting there in the blue jacket, saw it coming got out the way, and then at the end, once he was cleared, he reached for it, but that wasn't real. Oh, God, Lord, I already picked.
I think this guy is an adult and shouldn't want to be on TV so bad, but I think this is legitimately dangerous.
Oh, said someone who's on TV every day.
Yeah, I get paid to be on TV.
Yeah. Give him his money.
It was fake.
It was.
Next.
Over the top.
Worst?
Man, cologne. Something wrong with this.
Something bad wrong. Okay,
There's a lot going on right there.
Stop it.
Trust me. When you fall and you're the cameraman, I think the worst thing that can happen is actually you come into frame.
Guys do not get enough love. Their job is very hard in the heat, and they don't get any of the... This guy's paid $1 zillion to play a game called baseball, and he really can only do one part of that.
Not well right
Thank you.
We end in time.
Next.
Last question.
Crazy. Oh, this is a simple one.
Is it?
Yeah, we talk about baseball suffering, and he's talking about knocking the cover off the ball. Maybe the game is coming apart at its seams.
Oh, my God.
Get your game up, baseball. Get your game. That never happens in football. I've never seen a football go flat in the air. Come on.
By the way, this is really, truly is the lesser of two evils that we are being told to choose from. Worst in-game this is ridiculous. Those billboards are just, they're like resting. They're not secured, nothing. You got nothing? Yeah. What is that?
You won with the security.
Time to get sadder. 3-2. Not get a suspension.
Must not have thrown punches. It was hard to see in that brawl, but they basically suspended everyone who threw a punch. Carlos Gomez was one of them. And even not only like hot dogging it around the bases, and I defended him when it happened.
You did?
Because it's like, hey, it hit off the wall. He's giving you a chance to throw him out, throw him out. But then when he gets to third and he sees Cole, the pitcher, jawing at him, he actually takes steps off third base towards the pitcher. He winds up throwing punches. I guess the suspension is fair. It's a shame because
where this is not the first time he's been in a.
But that was with Brian McCann. McCann is like the unwritten rules keeper for everybody, right? Remember last year, Brian McCann, the catcher, was always.
Yeah, I know, but you're just defending someone. It's just hard when you've got more than one star on your list. It's time for I think this is the most honest segment in all of television. I also think the show is the most honest, but it's the BS meter. And
That's a lie, isn't that ironic?
It's not honest at all. First up, we got a little Roy Hibbert action. Pacers gave. Yep. Notice the body language. No eye contact. That's a tell.
Hibbert's really looking bad recently. It's not just his play on the court because he's not really cut out to defend guys out on the perimeter. He's an interior. There's no way he can think, I don't touch anymore, right? There's no way. Oh, you're giving me the, you're giving me the Ibaka.
So you're saying BS.
Now it's the Ibaka.
It's the Ibaka.
I'm saying it's BS.
The Nation is saying also BS. To the Liar Motel you go. And I don't know, it's a motel for anything. We're gonna... Yes, they did.
Aka Howard kind of worked in the fourth quarter. It's a little bit overstated. It really gave them one extra possession. It's not that Howard, that strategy worked so well against Howard. They didn't do anything. Aldridge.
Let me ask you this, because we heard in the last sound Roy Hibbert. Maybe they haven't, in this particular case, they hadn't seen the game tape yet. Maybe they're just not aware of what actually went on.
Maybe Lillard was going so fast they just didn't even realize what was happening.
I have to think that. All right, so you're saying BS.
Yes.
The Nation's saying.
Incorrect, Nation.
I don't think I've ever seen the Nation give Dwight Howard the benefit of the doubt, which is actually very odd. Wow.
Well, you know why?
Happening?
Because this way it's his fault. So he's right. They didn't do anything. It's really, he's taking blame in a way.
Wow.
He's saying, I'm not good, and so the Nation's agreeing.
That's deep, actually. I don't know how... Says he doesn't feel any added pressure.
Of course there's added pressure, particularly if you're Andy Dalton, because it's about branding.
Than him, so it's not that bad a gig.
Right. That's the gig everyone's looking for.
Hang out and do stuff. All right, so you're saying BS?
Yes.
I mean, you're a competitor. It's got to be BS. There's always pressure. Yeah. Oh, the Liars Hotel. What an interesting group with the Liar Hotel today. It's time for some jeers, known as Jays.
Jays?
Yeah. Grown to get a consolation ball. Come on,
there.
Grow up. Not only did Blake Griffin have a great performance last night, he also started a new trend. It's called Blaking. Check it out. Go! Wow, that was...
No wonder Marcellus isn't here today. You gave him full body cramp.
I shot him with a poison arrow. That was high budget. Time for the YouTube game. I'm a little embarrassed. What is the first question?
More fast.
This is such an easy one.
By the way, I love the fact that you're having to play this game right now.
Do I touch something here?
Yeah, you move your head and put it where you want.
Come on, guys.
So above it.
No, it's not. It's not working.
What do you want, this one?
Yes.
All right.
The dog wins. Come on. That squirrel has rabies. That's not a big trick.
We don't know that.
Running right at people.
First of all, we're not spreading rumors. We do not know that
squirrel needs to be destroyed.
But it's a dog, so, I mean, what else am I going to do here? Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Next.
That's all there's. That's easy. This game is easy.
That's easy.
Yeah.
All right, more. Well, this
Again,
is
easy. These are like this easy stuff. Come on.
Oh, aren't you just so great?
Better, more athletic play.
No.
Better celebration.
I know, but we were talking about an homage to not only one of the greatest, but one of my favorite people in the world.
He was in studio the other day.
And
All of
we
a
had
sudden,
him-
he's your favorite.
No, we had him on the first time I did Sports Nation. Thanks a lot, Max. I know what you're doing
Like her
right
because she's prettier.
now. It looks like a puddle.
Yeah. Again, easy. These are lopsided.
Yeah, this one's easy.
Not difficult.
Can I
Red
just
Bull
see
just
it
makes the
one more
best
time?
videos. Yeah.
I'd like to see it again because that. Oh, that's okay. Yeah.
Come on.
I love DeAndre Jordan, but in this particular case, it's a no-brainer, and I'm gonna beat Max, so it doesn't matter. All right, 57.
You're milking.
You saw a more shocking scene. Oh, yeah.
Puck in the face. Always puck in the face.
See, I would normally say puck in the face, but
And even the way he reacted.
the whole team celebrated. Not one guy was aware. I'm gonna go with the volleyball.
Come on, Nation. Don't let me down.
I'm sorry. Time for some
Ruined my
tears.
whole day.
I've been playing this game for years. Sklar brothers are here with me, hanging out today, which I believe would make Who Did It Better the most perfect game for us.
Who Did It Better, yes.
These are amazing, by the way.
These are unbelievable.
What's the first question?
Bottom of the net.
Okay,
let
I wanted to get that out there. All right, who did it better? Better power
Oh,
back.
man, easy. I'm going Nate Robinson all
That was
the
easy.
way.
All right.
It's easy. I go Nate Robinson because this would be like if your like 8-year-old son dunked.
It's
so that'd
actually
be amazing
true.
right there.
I believe I have to do the same, at least on this. No, it's not going to be Mitchell.
Mitchell,
No, wait, this guy is like 4 feet tall.
come on.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All
I
the
call
way.
that the Spud Webb effect because
That's-
he won. He basically won
did.
the
Dunk
dunk contest with just a regular dunk.
It's so weird when you guys finish. Okay.
right,
Next question.
Is this on?
A lot of change. Oh, don't do it yet.
No.
Because I could tell you guys were feeling the Birdman.
Birdman.
So we're going to give you some bonus Birdman footage. No, you get
Birdman.
more.
I feel like
you
we just
did
put
that.
him into a bird sanctuary.
We really did. We put a
did.
towel over his cage.
You can't do
Put a
that.
towel
Can't
over his
do that.
cage.
Pretended it was nighttime. That's right. What do you
All
got?
right, this is
All right, I'm going to go mine right here. Only because McRoberts always looks like it at this point, like he's about her.
little hipster vibe.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
I'm going to go right here. I'm going right down here. Ooh, if I can.
No,
Come
you're
on down.
not. Okay.
There you go.
That is payback for that British guy who showed him up on that playground.
Devin
That's
Harris.
right.
Devin Harris.
Wow, you just brought that
Payback.
back.
He took all that aggression out. He was like, no!
I'm a little scared of you just having that there. Okay, I actually agree with you. Anytime a small guy gets one over somebody, I'm happy for
You
him.
going that instead of this guy?
Yeah.
This guy looks like he's.
Oh.
Thank you. That is like being dunked on by Edward Sharp in the Horses.
Did you just nerd alert everybody?
I nerd-
Oh, that was really good.
I can't believe they put him down after that game. That was just a
They
terrible.
had to put that squirrel to sleep.
Little BB action. That was impressive. I've not seen that before.
I absolutely have to give it
Yes.
to this guy. I mean, by the way, I would not have gone with the white socks
They're
with
like
that outfit.
no, and they're like businessman
They're
shoes.
busy. He's going in
And
loafers.
it is a child's outfit. It's coming to the middle of his shoe.
Exactly.
I think he's just a hipster. I think he's just a hipster.
It's like a Moises Alou batting helmet. It doesn't fit perfectly.
Right. And he rubbed his hands
You
like
know
this.
our demo is like 12.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure we got it.
Older references? You mean older references? Okay.
Felipe Alou. Here we go.
I'm going here, too. That's a human.
I
that's a
hate to
human
do this
squirrel.
because strategy-wise, it's not going to help me, but yeah, this was amazing.
There you go.
That was fast.
Nation.
All the way.
Who's
That's
winning
good.
right
I think
here?
that's good.
And that was closer than it should have been.
That was way
Nick?
closer than it should have been.
Last question.
You give it to-
Okay, wow.
Where do we got to go?
It's equally.
You go.
I'm going to give it actually over here because the camera actually threw him.
That's true.
The camera threw him. This guy fell on the camera. The camera actually threw him over here.
No, this to me was like that movie 27 Dresses. Like, you saw how bad it was, then you saw it coming, and then it was as bad as you thought.
And
It's
I
even
still
worse.
watched it 3 times.
It's right there.
Still
You still can't stop
You got it.
Beadle's crying
You
right
got
now.
it.
No, you're
Okay,
not.
worst ooh.
Right?
It's not very often that this happens where you sort of but this was just so it was shot beautifully. The point hurts.
Yeah, the point
The point hurts me.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to win.
Oh no!
Oh, Beadle.
Wow, a 3-way tie. I didn't think there's anything worse than a tie. Oh, by the way, I'm wearing Spurs boots for those of you who are wondering what the heck is this lady doing. Because it's game 2 tonight, boys.
Showing your colors. You got to.
By the way, a 3-way tie is like kissing someone in Spurs boots. So
Wow, bad news.
No.
There's somebody out there.
I need to talk, I need to get business done, and I need to text. That phone's perfect for me.
Yeah, kids, listen to him. He's a success story. All right. Dana, I want you out here when you're back in Los Angeles. You guys make sure you check out UFC 172. It's Saturday night. Give it up for Dana White. And to join us, we actually have a very special guest host, Mr. Jerry Springer.
Okay.
Yes. All right, you're in charge of this bad boy.
Jerry. Oh. From anyone else, this would be disrespect.
It still is.
15 seasons, 4 championships seems like a lot to normal people. Phil Jackson's like, I knocked that out in 5-6 years, 4 championships. What are you kidding?
Oh.
For anyone else, it would be disrespectful. Not for Phil Jackson. Oh, wait a minute. Arna Dynasty is disrespectful. No. 38.
Sometimes we have to read the question a couple times. It's not that easy. From anyone else and Phil Jackson, it's still disrespectful.
Come on, 4 champs,
of course,
nothing for him.
You're ridiculous. Yes, and I don't care who it came from. And by the way, best of luck on your 3 consecutive 20-win seasons.
Oh, you got the wrong guy.
Oh, Phil's going to have a real good time in New York. I'm sorry,
Phil
I got mean.
Jackson's coached 20 years. He's won 11 titles in 20 years.
And he's now attached to a
11.
losing squad,
Well,
Jerry.
not for long.
Okay.
Oh, please.
What do
you think?
Yeah. Well, here's what I don't get, because every legal.
You know
Make
what
it
I've heard a
legal.
lot of people use the analogy of speeding. Everyone speeds. If a cop is there, you slow
Yeah.
down. Or file sharing music. At a certain point, everyone's like, to hell with this rule. We're all going to do it anyway, and then the rule changes. I don't want to kill you with my 7 billion mile an hour fastball in 53-degree weather.
I agree.
You know what happens if they don't use pine tar in weather like this? Control the breaking ball better so it doesn't hit you in the face.
Yeah.
So I think we all agree. Just make the stupid thing legal.
Make
and let's
it
move on.
make it legal.
You have real issues to deal with. This is not one of them.
Right, that's
So yeah,
right.
I'm
Make it
with you.
legal.
I don't agree. 10 games. It's almost he got suspended just for being dumb about it. That's
Right.
really it.
That's what they're saying.
What? Oh, it must be a bunch of traditionalists today voting.
The Red Sox are mad about this. Like, we want them to use the pine tar. We don't get hit with that thing.
I agree. Jerry.
What percentage of Sports Nation says?
Kids loving life. I love it. Max, what do you think? This is an interesting question.
Look, even if you don't think that he's going to be an improvement over Romo in the first 2, you don't think going forward he's an improvement over Romo? Of course he is, and he's going to sell more tickets, too.
I mean, as much as we've heard Jerry Jones say, it's almost like he's given up on records. He's just more about entertainment. I have to agree with you, but I don't think it's going to be right away, and we are an instant gratification society. So I think for now, I'm going to go low.
I can see that.
Thank you very much. Okay.
There you go. Oh.
Nation taking the shot.
It's a very long time ago.
To see Bernard Hopkins just over the weekend, 49 years old, still schooling some of these young fighters. So Herschel Walker thinks it's not impossible.
70 years old, still doing a talk show.
That's right. Better than anybody else.
Thank you.
Jerry.
But I have to do it sitting down.
And that's the point. Look, I have a good buddy I grew up with who used to try to do 1,000 push-ups a day and only sleep 4 hours because that SI piece on Herschel Walker. But Herschel Walker, man, it is a new day. You can't play in this NFL. I'm sorry. And I know we all know you're a freak, but you can't play in this NFL.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
No.
All right, I am winning. I can afford to take a little challenge here. He's right, though. You don't have to play every down. Could he come in for one?
No downs.
He could come in for one, right?
He could. If his strategy is to play no downs, then I agree with him. Yes, he could play in the NFL.
I think America's going to say no way. I don't know. I think America, we're dreamers. It's a land of dreamers, aren't we? Come on.
Oh,
It was fun.
Fine.
I didn't want to embarrass Matt.
yeah.
I'm sorry I crushed your dreams. That's on me. Right here.
horrible.
Take him out back, old yeller.
Yeah.
Coming up.
You a Spurs fan? A Spurs fan with those old geezers on the team.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Jerry Spinner's coming back later in the show. We'll be back. This is Sports Nation.
For the Houston Texans. Very nice.
Nice to see you.
Very nice to see you. Yeah. Hey, wow. How about them Texans?
I'm excited about this. I really am.
You must be, and all Texans are excited because I understand they're giving serious thought to bringing professional football there.
It's funny you should say that, Jerry. That's exactly why I'm here. We're looking to win over the state. We want to make a great choice, a good football choice, but we also want to make a splash.
Now, what are you looking for in your #1 pick?
Well, we want a smart football guy, first and foremost, but we wouldn't mind having someone who sort of draws attention. You know, we're always battling for the loyalty of the state with our with those guys up north. Not real big fans of them.
Oh,
and so,
yeah, the Dallas guys.
Exactly.
Yeah,
We don't talk
you know
about
what
it.
they're
Yeah,
like.
we don't like them.
No.
And so we want to have a great draft, but we also
Yeah.
don't want to look back on it with regret.
Okay. Well, good luck to you. I tell you what. Over here, we have the baggage of 3 mystery prospects in the draft. And what I'm going to do is reveal their items of baggage one at a time, and you'll tell me which one you can't deal with.
Okay.
So you're going to eliminate one of these guys. Let me take a look at the baggage right now. So here we have contestant number 1. This guy could be your number 1 pick, but his baggage is... I am.
It's interesting.
Oh, wow.
A lot of jokes to be made about lying in size there, but you know what? I feel like we've all, I mean, who amongst us hasn't told a small fib?
Oh, it's about how tall, not about how big.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm willing, I think I'm okay with it. Let me just see what else we've got to deal with.
Okay, okay. That may be...
It's an expensive shirt, I'm sorry.
Yes, don't let it come off. Okay. Now we go to the baggage from contestant number 2. Would he be the number 1 draft pick? But he has commitment issues.
Wow. Feel like I'm looking in a mirror here, Jerry.
Yeah. Well, at least you know you're going to be drafting a guy.
That's a good point. Again, it's hard for me to make the decision already. It's not the biggest of fouls, but it is something I'm a little concerned about, perhaps. Okay.
Yeah, because, you know, if you want to build a franchise,
Right.
you want someone who's going to be...
I don't want him leaving after a couple years.
Exactly.
Who does?
Yes.
Okay.
And now we go to contestant number 3. Please reveal your baggage. My girlfriend grabs more headlines than me.
Yeesh. That one's
wow.
interesting. That's
Yeah.
that's some baggage. I don't know how I feel about that actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, because the other 2 you seem kind of, well...
They
but
seem
this one,
yeah.
you're
This
not
one
sure.
this one probably worries me a little more than I'd
Why?
like.
The grabbing or the headlines?
No, the grabbing's fine.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. It kind of sends me in a weird direction. I've got something to think about here.
Yeah. Okay, I have to ask you now, though.
Yeah.
We can't put it off any longer.
Okay.
You've got 3 items of baggage here. I lie about how tall I am. I have commitment issues. And my girlfriend grabs more headlines than me.
Okay.
Of these 3 items of baggage, please tell us which one can you not accept?
Well, you know, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm worried about the times we live in. Kardashians and such, getting attention for all the wrong reasons.
Yes.
This one, I would say, worries me the most. I don't know, I'm sure the girlfriend's a lovely girl, but we're trying to build a name for ourselves, the Houston Texans, and we don't want something that's going to distract from that and make a circus. So I'm going to have to eliminate contestant number 3.
Oh, wow. But you had reasons, and now let's find out, Michelle.
I'm a little nervous.
Excuse me, let's find out Houston Texans.
Either way,
Yes.
I represent them.
Oh, good for you. Let's find out who you have eliminated. Oh my gosh! Blake
Bortles. Okay.
Blake Bortles.
Good
Oh,
quarterback. Would have
yeah.
been interesting to see him in one of our uniforms.
Yes.
But you know what? I'm good with my decision.
You're okay with it?
I'm okay with it.
Because,
Yeah.
because his girlfriend's kind of cute.
Good luck to both of them.
Good luck to both of them.
She's hot.
Yes.
All right.
And wait till she finds out that he's already
Yeah.
married. Look at that ring.
She's not going to like that, is
Holy
she?
cow. Boy, oh boy.
All right.
We got a new story here, I'll tell you that. All right.
Okay.
Now we go to the second round.
This is it.
Here we go.
This is it.
We're down to 2. 2 left. One of them
man.
will be the first pick and the leader of the new franchise.
That's right. You'll be the king of Texas if we play our cards right.
The king of Texas.
That's right.
And by the way, you're from Texas. Welcome to our country.
Thank you very much.
Okay. So here we go.
All right.
Let's find out what the bigger item of baggage is
Oh,
to
bigger,
each
great.
of these 2 contestants that remain. Oh, you have to really dig deep to find it.
I like that. Oh.
I've committed a misdemeanor.
Okay then. Okay.
Okay.
Very
Wow.
honest. Very honest.
Yeah.
You know, there's part of that I appreciate.
You know what the misdemeanor was? Someone stole the tape.
I noticed that. Son of a gun.
Oh my gosh, look what else is in there. No.
It's a rabbit.
Yes. It's someone's head.
You know what?
No.
It's a misdemeanor. I mean, this could have definitely gone worse.
It's a misdemeanor.
Okay. I can, maybe I can deal with that.
Okay.
I need to see what else we've got.
All right, well, we'll find out what it is.
Thank you.
Okay?
I say
Now,
drop it and let's go.
Pretend this thing isn't dropping when I remove my thumb.
Just pretend. Perfect.
Nothing happened.
I
It's
saw
still
nothing.
there. Now, the fellow that has commitment issues,
All
what
right.
other baggage does he have?
I'm a little afraid.
Let's see. My ex says I don't give 100%.
Wow. Well, clearly. I
Well,
mean,
that's why she's an ex.
right. She's an ex. Interesting. Contestant number 2 is very interesting. A lot of things dealing in the past that are, I would say, red flags, probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, well, you have the 2 now. You have one who committed a misdemeanor.
Yep.
And let me remind you what that sign looked like before it fell. And then we have the other one whose ex says he doesn't give 100%.
Who does? I mean, who does? Okay.
I do.
Sure.
I give 100%.
Just not this segment. Okay, so I have to choose. This is it.
Yes.
Oh, wow, this is kind of nerve-wracking.
This is kind of getting nervous. Yeah.
I've thought about it
Yes.
for about 4 seconds.
Yes.
Here's why I'm making my decision. The lying about how tall you are, I think everyone's lied. The misdemeanor could be anything.
Yes.
What I worry about here is that the past, the commitment issues, his ex saying, it seems to me that this guy has a very, very strong theme going, and that perhaps the work ethic might be an issue, and we want somebody who we know is going to give, as they say in sports, 110%.
Yes.
The always impossible dream.
Yes.
That being said, I don't think I can accept contestant number 2's baggage.
Oh, wow. Well, now let us find out who else you have eliminated. Okay.
The tall gentleman.
This guy doesn't have to lie about his height because he is taller than I am. Oh!
Jadeveon Clowney.
Wow.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. You know what? Let's not dwell on the negative.
Let's
Who am
not.
I getting?
The #1 draft pick for the Houston Texans is... Yes! Johnny!
This is fantastic. We already love him in the great state of Texas.
Yes.
We Google him more than anyone else on the computer.
Yes.
I think he's going to be a great fit in Houston.
He's going to be a great fit
He
in
is.
Houston.
He's going to love our restaurants,
Yes.
our clubs, our nightlife, and just the dream.
Yes, but we don't know how he's going to fit because he lies about his height.
You know what? I think he's lying right now.
Okay. Well, good luck to you guys as you embark on your quest for a Super Bowl, which brings me, of course...
It needs no introduction whatsoever. Here on behalf of Dick's Sporting Goods Youth Sports Week, give it up for John Gruden. Okay, Coach, before we get into our tough questions, tell us about the youth sports program.
Well,
Great gig. All right, Coach, thanks so much. As part of Youth Sports Week, you got to go to Dick's Sporting Goods film and Tribeca documentary. It's called We Could Be King, and we'll have it tomorrow night at 8 on ESPN2. Give it up for John Gruden one last time. We'll be back. Toyota, it is Friday, which means we'll be doing a little bit of the week's worst. First question.
Or?
I think he just likes to have fun. All right, worst sample. These are legitimately bad.
Everyone's getting on Drake. But, you know, like, would you rather him have someone else there? He does. He's on the cover of GQ and stuff every other week. You know, I mean, give the guy a break. He's got to, you know, he's successfully doing what he's trying to do. And Swaggy P is not.
No.
This is the worst example.
No, you know why? Because he's one of a long line of athletes who can't throw out the first pitch. So I'm okay with it. But these are the types of things, like along with wedgie picking and stuff like that, that you do before you get to your seat.
Disagree.
No, you're ridiculous.
I say, Nation, you're wrong. By the way, this is why actually courtside is the worst. The best seat in the house is second row, not courtside, not first row, second row.
Hashtag rich people problems,
if you have
am
to
I
make
right?
any adjustments or pick your nose or anything like that, you have a little cover.
What is he doing?
He has no cover. Fact, but I don't need to know for a fact. Suspicion is good enough.
All right, what do you think?
Clearly, it's worse to have a crazy, rabid squirrel on the field. That poses a health risk. That's a danger. That's a threat. This guy is entertaining.
All right, well, I know how I'm leaning, but before we do, I'd like to kind of bring in, we've got a new hire on the show. We've got our expert animal insider that I'd like to bring in, Senior. Leroy Jenkins, who happens to be my dog. could probably give us a little insight on, oh, buddy. You've already done walking for the day? All right, monkey. What do you think about the squirrel? He didn't have rabies, right, bud?
What?
Yep, that was a good snore.
I gotta
like
say,
that.
he makes more sense than Marcellus usually does.
He's half asleep.
Hurry back, Marcellus, because this guy is pretty good.
The squirrel was good. We're Team Squirrel. Thanks, Pookie. And this guy's horrible. Thank you, monkey. I like our expert
Sure,
animal
you bring
insider.
out your cute dog tricks.
You can bring out your kids if you want. Next.
Maybe I will. I've seen him, I've seen him get into it with guys. He kind of does act like Sonny Liston. This is understandable. Let me explain how Doc could make this mistake. First of all, Chris and Cliff are identical twins.
You
can
point.
understand where it's confusing. He's just agitated.
This was amazing.
This is worse.
I have to agree with Max. I thought that was actually smooth, whether it was intentional or not. You never know.
It's confusing.
Ad
Without the
campaigns are
glasses,
good.
if you took the glasses off Cliff, you'd swear it's Chris.
Next.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit bizarre.
Well, things are falling.
I mean, we don't need to get violent in here and just knock things over like that.
Calm down,
All right,
Michelle.
good Lord.
Crying out
All right.
loud. At least the ref has some protective equipment on.
I don't know.
McRoberts, look, and by the way, it was all self-defense. Look at how he's leaning into that shot.
It's fantastic.
He goes from here to here.
That's just bad timing on the shot.
However, the worst shock is LeBron. It's LeBron. That was intentional, and he's not protected. Look
Okay,
at
he
that
has
strap.
protection here, but not so much here.
strap.
I'm going with this guy. Unsuspecting. Oh, wow. I like going into the weekend with a win, regardless. Winners and losers time winner. All right, that's it from that's it from LA. We'll be back on ESPN2 on Monday. Marcellus is going to be mad about
Leroy
that.
Jenkins?
Leroy Jenkins.
Not bad. I had a cat named Mr. Goldstein. Pretty good, right? Mr. Goldstein.